few years ago, someone at IGN decided to make a review on Dead Cells. That review ended up being almost word for word a copy of someone else who is less known. And they got called out big time because of this. Fast forward recently, and Dead Cells was put onto the game trial system for the Nintendo Switch Online. I thought, it seems interesting. I could give it a try, see how I like it. It is now past the trial window. I am owning this game, and I have been enjoying it ever since. It is interesting, to say the least, what it's like. So, Dead Cells, basically, has told me, should I back some more? To nothing, I guess. I'm used to introducing more to a game. I need to do Sunshine at some point. But I'm just procrastinating, doing things like this. So Dead Cells, if any of you have never seen it before, it is a roguelite, Castlevania, Metroidvania-esque game where you play as this character right here. And you unlock a bunch of things in the game by finding blueprints. I may or may not have been playing this game a bunch and still have not done well in the game to beat it fully. It wants to give me the curse sword and any of these. Okay, fine, let's use it. Because I'm gonna die eventually. The main thing about this game you need to know is that you'll be finding weapons and you'll be just exploring most of the map as much as you can in order to further improve your stats. And, just get as far as you can go and hopefully beat the game in your runs. So, for right now, my current goal in the game is to just get some blueprints, and then in a few whiles time, I will eventually get to beating the game with extra bonuses. So I'm gonna toss the cursed sword for now and use this tentacle instead. Which there are a bunch of different weapons, powers, and all that stuff that you can use. This one seems pretty good for right now because it freezes enemies on contact. So yeah, it looks quite nice. Oh shit. Oh yeah, some lightning bolts to hold on to. Ah, but no! Don't give me this choice! Fine, shots pierce all enemies. I really would like to have used that goddamn tentacle for a lot longer. But it's okay. I can deal with it like it is. Because this axe is decent enough as well. So throughout these areas you can find these scrolls which can increase your brutality, tactics, and survival. Basically you get more damage with the specific type of weapon that is that color, and some extra HP. So the more of those scrolls you find, the better your stats will end up looking like. So you can explore the levels in order to find these things, or you can just be lucky enough to do things. Now, at first glance, you would think, oh, this is just a fun little game where you run around and just be a little bit serious, just trying to get through a story. It's like a Souls-borne series kind of game. It's got that kind of aura around it anyway. Very Dark Souls-ish. You got Estus flasks in the bottom left, which aren't really that, but that at the same time, so you can heal yourself at any time. And you've got like dodge rolling and damage to recover from. It's stuff like that. So yeah, and you think, hey, it's all serious and all that, but then you start playing the game a little bit, and then you realize that there are some tongue-in-cheek writing and a bunch of different fun stuff too. Like hell, one of the first weapons you unlock is a frying pan. And it's probably one of the better ones you'll find throughout your adventures because it inflicts critical hits if the enemy's facing you. And there are other stuff too that you can find around the area. And hell, if you're not sure about how serious this game really is, there's an enemy type called Yeeters. And then there's an item that you can find called the Mushroom Boy, B-O-I. So yeah, there is definitely an aura of not quite seriousness in this game, which is pretty fun in a sense. And it was that brought me in, as well as getting used to the gameplay itself. This is peculiar. I've yet to find the one thing that I'm looking for in these runs. It might be down here, it might be elsewhere, so yeah. I could explain more about this thing, or a lot of things in this game, but I'll give it some time. Actually, I'll do one thing first, though. One thing that kind of ticked me off into what this game's tone is going for is going to the options menu. And then you can look for all the options, but then you notice this one in the middle that says diet. You can change the appearance of the food found in the game. It's purely aesthetic. You can choose from carnivore, Castlevania-esque, vegetarian, fruitarian, monster, baguette, and half-life. So yeah, you have a choice of food to pick up throughout your journey, in case you so desire to not be normal in that way either. So I'm going to take this blueprint thing, and I probably went to the wrong area. No, I can still go the same way, yeah. I want to go to the clock tower. So, I mean, as much as I want to fight the giant over and over again, to try and get the giant's whistle, that's my main goal right now, I don't want to quite do that yet, because I'm fine doing it. So every time you pass through a floor, you can get the chance to enter these doors. Like, that one I entered was because I killed 30 enemies without taking damage. And there's this other one that opens if you beat the floor in 2 minutes flat. So it's one of these kinds of games. Put a bunch of stuff into areas. You're forced to pay cells into your blueprints when you get there. So, Now, I recommend if you're starting off the game, you might want to pick up that mutation every now and then for the first time you come to one of these, because otherwise you will never be able to pick it up again for the rest of the run, and it's a useful thing to have because it's an extra life. You get the chance to cheat death. But it's only if you can use it well. It's pretty dark book. Oh, why are you yawning? I shouldn't be yawning. I'm having a good fun time with this game. I could explain more about the mechanics of this game, but a lot of these things you have to unlock generally. Basically, all these that you find are runes. So you just find the runes and you can start doing more things. And then defeating enemies will sometimes rarely give you a blueprint if they happen to have one that you have to unlock here. And more of these blueprints show up if you're on higher difficulty levels. But to get to those higher difficulty levels, you have to do more important things first. Which is why I'm only on the first of those high difficulty levels. Which is very, not necessarily dumb, but I just gotta get better at the game. I still panic and run away during the ramparts. Well, not the ramparts, the cavern. That's what it was called. And that's close to near the end of the game. I probably shouldn't do those things, but yeah. Tactics increase. I wonder if I can find any better things. There's a secret there, because there was a rune in the floor. This is another one over here. That one was a pastry. We've got to set the Castlevania-esque, so like the small health pickups are pastries and the large health pickups are chicken! Roast chicken! Because it's always the thing you want to have. Artillery shotgun one. So go over to here and pick up your secret. Because you also have these, skills. That's what they call skills. And the main appeal of these skills is that there are 2 of them you can have at any given time, and then performing them, you'll have a cooldown. Yeah, it's useful to have. And you can hold 2 of them at a time. Now that second skill that I have, that you see there, the one that's on my ZR button right now, ZR button right now, one of them's correct, depending on which region you're in. That one specifically is more of an unlocking mechanism for blueprints. So I don't necessarily have to use it now because there's nothing I can use it on right now, but later on in the run where there are enemies that I haven't gotten the blueprints from yet, I can use it on them and get a blueprint and hopefully save it for the end of the biome and just leave. Oh, yeah, just be careful. How am I at 55? I mean, it is the toxic sewers. It's not the most difficult thing, but trust me, when playing this game for the first time, there are lots of things that may catch you off guard and you may not be able to do. Oh, challenge rift. I don't want to do that quite yet. I want to see if I can find just one more enemy to kill, so I can just get my... Hey, thank you very much. There we go, there's a 60, so I can enter the door at the end of the room. Challenge room! Let's see. Kick the chest open, get some cells, a scroll of power, and an amulet. Extra bit damage. Yeah, that's fine. What was that thing? Oh yeah, it's just the same thing. Nothing changed. Whoop. So yes, remember that you have a dodge roll. Oof. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Which is why I went out. Oh, seeing those soul blades reminds me. Speaking of newer games that I've been wasting my time with, Super Meat by Forever was also one that I finally bit the bullet on. As you saw on Twitter, I may have been like, hey, this one level that I got my seed seemed pretty goddamn tight to try and beat. And it was. It was incredibly dumb to get done. And then the game wants me to get S ranks on all the levels to get one of the characters? Like, no. You can't. I mean, I've already just started a new game plus of... Yeah, this is the first new game plus, so I need to beat the levels, get the A pluses, and also get all the dummies or the pacifiers, so that I can then just continue forward and do another new game plus, just get all the characters that I can conceivably get. So, yeah. I think only in my first playthrough I got like a couple of rank S levels and it was done. But that was one thing. I swear to you, if I had gotten Super Meat Boy Forever earlier and I had gotten to that point before realizing it, I would have made it a gauntlet challenge. And that was getting the M0 time in 55 seconds. Backwards. Oh my god. That was really aggravating to do. And I don't want to explain it because I want people to experience the pain themselves while realizing what you have to do for that. I guess I was beaten in 8 minutes too. 6:59. Let's see. Fire grenade, not quite as good. I don't need that. And we'll just leave. Clap. And then the 60. More money, more cells. 105 cells, that's a lot of cells. Flint. That's not a decent weapon to me. Burn the ground. Magnetic grenade, though. I'm gonna have to leave those as well. Tough choices in this game. Truly tough choices. Here's the collector. Hello, you. Just gonna put more on the golden outfit. Because I have a weird way of playing this game where if I get a terrible run that has not as good weapons, I prefer to just, like, wait to unlock those blueprints so that I can have them whenever I can. Let us see about these. I think it would be beneficial to have networking. Not sure. As you saw from the opening area, that had the whole bottle room, just right at the beginning. There's still plenty more blueprints I have yet to get until I complete the game. There's secret stuff that happens to be in some of the levels. Yeah, secret little blueprints, secret zones to find. It's just a lot of fun. I've got a long way to go before I even beat this game fully. And I doubt I will. Because even on that first extra difficulty level, it's obnoxious. Don't think I've ever gotten too far down. Yeehaw. Fight these zombies too. Then there's you. Which makes sense. I can't wait to get to the Stilts Village. Oh god. I remember the Stilts Village being one of my first roadblocks in this game. Just getting through it. It was very, very tedious. I wasn't good at the game. Didn't do time to do it. Oh yeah, there's lore stuff as well. There's an option in the options menu to deactivate lore runes if you just want to experience a tough game without any real story. So there is a story in this game, but you can choose to not have it if you just prefer to play the game as a goddamn bang bang shoot shoot clearly shoot shoot. Use the quick bow. The quick bow is one of my favorites. I unlocked it pretty early on, and it basically inflicts damage. And if there's 2 arrows in an enemy, and you keep shooting arrows at them, it'll start doing crits. So you can see that the yellow gets shown off from them. That's the crits going into effect. And there are plenty of different ways that weapons in this game can inflict crits onto enemies. I don't think this axe can do crits, but the tentacle from earlier, basically its main attack is that you shoot a tentacle out, and if it attaches an enemy, it pulls you towards the enemy. And if you press the attack button whilst you're being pulled towards the enemy, you will do a lunge, and that lunge will do a critical hit. That guy died. So yeah, there's plenty of things to do. Now, the more of these power scrolls you take, the less of a percentage you get as a boost for how much HP you receive. So you can choose to just keep using the same one over and over again to power up a certain type of thing if you really want to, or you can spread the wealth, I guess. Just have it be like kind of what I have it right now, having even enough things so that if you do change during the run, you can change it to something else. That was my first time feeling like I needed to use that health potion because I felt like my life was in danger. Oh joy. God damn, smack him hard. I really hope that I can find my favorite melee weapon that I've experienced so far in this run. Because I really do like what it is. I think it's called the Valmont Whip. I'm probably wrong, and if it does show up, then you'll see it. But basically, the Valmont Whip is a whip, makes sense. And the crits that it does are at the very tip of the weapon. So if you have good positioning, you can continuously do crits over and over and over again. And that's very beneficial. Like this weapon here too. This axe that shoots out little shurikens when you swipe your weapon. That's pretty good too. And I think, depending on like I think it's the networking going on. Whereas like you stick, this stuff here, sharing damage. Like there's stuff over there, and they take damage because of the networking. That's what I figured out to be just now. Tenderic shot. There we go. I need to use my skills a lot more. There are really good skills in this game. There's an explosive decoy. There's a magnet grenade I passed up earlier. There was an owl I unlocked recently that was really good. Basically, it would would attack enemies for as long as you didn't get hit. That was just very useful to have. I'm having a feeling that down here is where we'll. That's the turkey. Oink. Come on! Get down there, please. Thank you. Slap him hard. Thank you very much. Slap to you. Yeah, see, there's like a 10-second cooldown for that skill. I should use it a lot more often. Like, I'm a guy who plays Borderlands 2. I should know how to use action skills, man. Yeah, this is definitely the Black Bridge. Okay. So, at this point, you fight a boss. Yep. You didn't get to 60. I didn't care about that. I can get the stuff pretty easily in those first 2 floors, but then it gets to the ramparts and it starts getting more annoying. So I'm gonna leave you get alone. I don't want to upgrade this because the shots piercing all enemies is useful. You. That's good. That and 2. Nice. And then the last thing I want is disengage. At any given time, you're only allowed 3 mutations. So if you want to change your mutations at the end of, or after a certain floor, then you can just pay money and you can reset your mutations. However, if you die and use up your second life, you cannot remove it. So, it's one of those kinds of things. The concierge! Here is boss fight. Fight him. There you go, there's some crits for you. Oh, there's that. I'm out of ammo. Good. What joy! Throat shot. Oh, he force fielded him just that time. I do not know. See, that specific force field that he puts up, I have no idea how to effectively dodge that. Like, if I had the tentacle, I can just, like, do a crit shot and then just dodge roll through it. But otherwise, I have... It's like... It's way too big for a regular dodge roll to go through it. See, like that? That was me being reckless. Just shoot with the arrow. Quick shit. See how it works, but at the same time, I've got ammo to deal with. Poink. He was just out of my range. God damn this man. Just keep slapping him a little bit in close combat. That should be good. So the main thing I'd want to do once that force field comes up is that you want to try and like delay him from doing it. God damn it. And then in due time, after you've performed adequately, poink. There he goes. Down goes the concierge. Bully. And dropping is a hook and an ice bow. What did an ice bow have? It looked like it had a star on it. No, it didn't. Okay, fine. Still, there's something sanctuary. Let's go and see what's here. A forge that runs on cells. First time I've seen that. I'm pretty sure I got the 15 minutes, yep. And that other door I have never opened because I have never been a single boss in this game without taking a single hit. It's one thing you gotta do. So the Earth Shock 6, I will take it. Boink. And recycle that for some money. Some classic cash. Let's bounce. Might be only one run of the episode, which is fine. It's like Isaac as well. Poisons the enemy, cool. And then put some money into that. That's, yeah, you go. 15% to do things. Nice. And I'm pretty sure to continue on with that would be to just, yeah, use more difficulties because it gets bigger once I'm in the first of the extra difficulties. I know that for a fact. Yeah, let's go. It's a still village. It was a lovely village in the old days before everything there was intent on everything there was intent on devouring you. I definitely read that incorrectly. I'm good at reading incorrectly. It's very good. Kick it. There's these fish creatures that exist. And then there's you. I hate those pirates. Those pirates are just like so mean and so lean. You see that? What a bitch. Jesus. How are there things in there? I don't know. Okay, so the Silver Village specifically, you gotta go to these side rooms and just kind of grab the keys that are in there. See that there's one right down there. These fucking cannibals, I do not like you. Get out of my face and grab the key and run. I should be able to run easily. Get those out of here. Shoot you too. And then climb this building. Which you can't do on your first time because it requires you having the power of climbing. Shit. Fine. To you. I say yes. And I think... Oh, just pellet. Nice. A little secret in case you didn't notice already. You need to do this to get blueprint. Gotta find a secret zone so you can keep that key that you picked up in the first area. But otherwise there is a door you have to get through in that column. And that door is just like, hey, You gotta use the key to get through it. And I used the key to get through it the first couple of times. But now... So yeah, I accidentally used that and didn't mean to. Jesus Christ. Just gotta do that again. Luckily, after every biome, you get a refill on your flask and stuff. So you're able to use your life as much as you want if you feel like you're in danger and you don't want to waste your extra life. I know that feel, don't worry. Slap, slap, and a hit. Slap him hard. But also remember, not only does this axe do shoot out the shurikens, it also does melee attacks because it is also an axe. How serendipitous. Oh, there's a secret. Shrug. Secret discovered. There we go. And then climb up here. I will admit that I'm used to running the hell away from everything. Because I'm a sissy, clearly. I'm not quite the best at Souls-bornes. Hell, I'm not sure if I've played any other ones. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I have played something like this before, but this is like the first genuine one I've started to get fully into. So it's my bad for being bad at this. I'm just gonna leave. Explorer's instinct. Don't worry about that. Climb up here. Oh, there's an enemy there. I didn't realize he was an enemy. Clock Tower is the place I wanted to be. Here on a surfboard, out at sea. I wanted to see, I think it's the Bombardier guys, whatever, you'll see which ones will have the thing I need, because they will have fun things put next to them. So yeah, it's like Crusher, Cocoon, Lacerating Aura, Flawless, Poise Axe, Boomerang, Magic Pistols, Royal Gardener's Outfit, Golden Outfit, Gardener's Outfit, Glass Temporal Outfit, Serve Conjunctivious Outfit, almost, Bobby, Piccolo, Concierge, and Constantine. Why Conjunctivictus? Because that's what I read it as the first couple of times, but it's Conjunctivious. And I think Conjunctivictus is a better sounding name in comparison, so I say Conjunctivictus. So it's my bad. Somebody just claimed to have seen the hands of the clock turning backwards. Of course, those are just rumors. Rumors and humus. If I beat this game, I swear, I feel like I won't be able to. I feel like I'm gonna trip up hard. It goes down here for a light speed, which, don't want to do that. I'm going to actually climb up the mountain. There we go. Clock Tower time. Well, that's you. You are the beast that I'm willing to grab. There he goes! And you're back in the room. That's funny. Shoot him enough so that you get this message. Nope. Where is the message? You're supposed to show up at this point. There it is. There we go. The Wave of Denial. I shall hold on to that for my life. I need to take that to the biome, otherwise I will lose the blueprint and not be able to use it. Nice. So otherwise, I can now just equip a second skill if I want to. The shock is cool. Damn it. Wow, I'm good. Disengagement. That activates every 120 seconds once you do it the first time. Let's run this point where I start getting quiet. So there's also a thing specifically with this clock tower in that it's got a puzzle with its bells. There are 4 bells in the whole of the clock tower. It's randomly generated as well because, you know, roguelite. So you have to find the 4 bells and then you have to ring them in lowest to highest pitch. And when I had to do that to get the thing for the blueprint, that made it so that I took 14 minutes in this clock tower. And never again. Because I don't have to do it ever again. Which is the good part. Just climb up and leave. This is the part where I start panicking and start leaving enemies behind because trying to fight them, I don't think I can take them! See? Look, that was a bell right there. I rung it. I said, oh look, there's a thing. Wait, no, there's a thing in there! I should take it. It's an infant grenade. Doesn't do much, but it's okay. God, there's that. There's you. Jesus, he's following me! It's entirely possible I could not make it. There's that. As long as a dodge roll is occasionally dropping a bullet. A bomb, even. And a grenade! Kick. Ah, what fun! My favorite of these things. Oh, I guess it gets you extra cells. Whatever, fine. Eh. I knew I would have 0. Oh, shit! There's a second one. There's another one! Cells! Pick up the cells, though. Here's some extra cells. You don't know if you need it. This was a dead end. Gotta find another tower to climb up. Gonna need to use that. One last use of the flask left. Unless I find some food. I just have to shoot him once. Oh, good golly! Sad Molly. At least, this elite doesn't do too much physical attack damage. Just does that, which I'm gonna do that for because I know I don't want any of this. Ploink. Just leave me alone. Please die. Niff. Shoot him hard. Come on. Fine, he dropped a lightning bolt. Nice, but I want to keep a hold of my quick bow. It's quick and a bow. Oh yeah, these guys. I forgot they drop grenades when they roll out of the way. And then all my arrows are in there. Fuck. Disengagement. Now I gotta actually bounce. Let me grab. God. I don't want to waste my life here. Which is why I'm... No, I need the key for that. So that's where we need to go. I need to find the key. It could be up here, it could be somewhere else. There's another bell. Oh, there's a shopkeep up there. Hi, shopkeep. Not selling anything interesting. There's a shovel there, though. The shovel's interesting. It knocks back enemies. And also it knocks grenades back if you have a grenade there. I'm gonna bounce backwards because that's the key that I need to leave. Shit. There we go. Fine. Running back, running back, running back. Oh no, it's right here. Damn it. I am adult. Leave me alone. There we go, clock room. Alright. Save the blueprint. Holy shit. Didn't mean for that. I apologize for the burp. It is not good. 21 minutes in this run. I am running away. Look at me, I'm on death's door. Well. Powers all nearby enemies, and enemies thrown against the wall takes. That's a decent enough power. See, this too looks interesting. Inflicts damage nearby enemies. I don't know if there's any downside to it. I imagine it's like an AoE, but I don't know yet. Let's reset the mutations. So yeah, they don't have anything for that. Double the ammunition, and then also. I'm gonna say solid resistance. Just for the extra HP. Which is alright. Don't worry about the malaise, you don't get infected by that until like late game anyway. I'm not even sure what it does. I think having too much melees might kill you immediately? I don't know. I'm that early in the game, so I don't quite know. I've been affected by the melees, yes. But I don't know what it does. The Timekeeper! Howdy, buddy. Just gonna play this safe. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was thinking, oh shit, I haven't taken damage yet. What is this? Put that onto him. Shrink. That's your crits. Inflict them crits, dude. I haven't really fought and killed this Timekeeper all that much. So I should be getting a blueprint from beating this guy as well. Depends. Let's finish this! Thank you for giving me my ammo back. Just gonna shoot him like that. Oh yeah, this part of the fight. Where it gets fun. No! I got rooted! Yeah, there's a decent array of status ailments in this game. And, you know, you'll find them whilst playing the game as well. I am gonna shut you up. Jesus. Nope. Nah! I was trying to use my flask, but I couldn't do it. And just like that, like the true Souls-borne, you're thrown back. You can't retrieve your cells, and that's all you got. So yeah, I'm not gonna do another run of this. Screw that. I'm fine with it being like it is. So thank you very much for watching this video of Dead Cells. Hopefully, with the way I played the game, even if it was the panic part at the end, you made you interested in picking this game up. Like, it's worth getting. You get all of these various objects with which to unlock throughout the game. And then there's also cosmetics you can change between. Symmetrical lines. By the way, check this bad boy out. Shoosh, shoosh. Damn. It's pretty great. So yeah, this was another random video. I don't know if I'll ever do another one of these again. And just, it's one of those kinds of videos, man. It's there, and it exists on the channel. It's going to be in the miscellaneous plays, or the random other small gaming parts. That's probably where it's going to be. I forget about that player sometimes, for good reason. In the next of whatever you see, you'll see whatever you see. I say that one. Now, and you'll see me whenever you watch next. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Dead Cells.